Hello. Nice to meet you. Gonna have a seat if that's okay. Perfect, yes. I'm Dr. Cuddle. So I was getting a little bit of your history and everything from the nurses here. I have your file. Yes. It looks like we're going to be kind of doing a very extensive appointment today. We have a lot of things that we need to get checked up that you haven't gotten checked up in a while, actually. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of an eye examination, ear examination, nose, throat. Is this for work? Are you having any troubles, or you just, it's been a while that you had like a physical checkup? Okay. Perfect. Well, are you feeling okay? Are you comfortable? Yeah, I noticed you look a little tired. I'll try to be very calm with you and relaxing, maybe. You'll find this appointment actually quite relaxing. Of course. You're welcome. Well, let's jump right in. I'm gonna grab just a, let's see. I'm gonna grab a pen really quick, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions just before I get started with the actual checkup. Okay, so want to verify your first and last name, of course. Gotta start with that, and your date of birth really quick. Perfect. Okay, just want to make sure I'm with the right patient. It has happened before. Perfect. Okay, and then here for a very extensive checkup. That checks out. I can see the nurses did all the little stuff, your blood pressure and your weight and all that, your temperature. Okay. Any concerns lately in the past few months? Has anything changed drastically that you would like me to maybe have a look at? Okay. A little bit of insomnia. Okay. Did this just start, or do you happen to have like a time where this began? Anything you noticed? Okay. So you're having trouble sleeping and like having a good sleep. When you do sleep, it feels kind of like you're not rested when you wake up. All right. Okay. And been having dry eyes and dry throat. Okay. And a little bit of headaches in the mornings, only in the mornings, like when you wake up. All right. Okay. Can I ask you what you do for work? How many times a week would you say you work? Okay. Okay. What about your personal life? How do you feel? I'm not a therapist, but would you say you're going through a lot of stress right now, or do you think things are kind of okay? Like 1 through 10, how stressful do you think your life is right now? I'd say same. All right, perfect. Thank you for answering those questions. It just gives me a lot of insight. Thank you. Let me just set this down. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna grab my tool here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have a quick look into your, let me just actually sit down. I'll just scoot towards you. How's that? So we can be at eye level. All right, perfect. This this light's a little bright, okay? How about you go ahead and look at that E? I'll start with your eyes, I think. Just real quick with the eyes. Keep looking at the E. Perfect. Alright. Keep looking at that E. Alright. How about now you look at my finger? Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Keep it over here. Okay. Alright. Have a look straight in my eyes. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Alright, and let me just raise your eyelid here. That's gonna feel a little funky. Alright. Let me raise your other eyelid here. Okay, no, it's okay. Go ahead and blink, 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 blink. Let me see. Okay. Alright, so let me see. I'm going to grab a second. Alright. Let me put this stool away for a second. Alright. Let me squeeze in here. Got a little bit of a small office, clearly. Alright. So, do you see, let me get out of your way. Do you see this letter at the top here? You do? Very clearly? Okay. What about the bottom row? Are you able to tell me what the bottom row says? Alright. What about the third row? Go ahead and read the third row to me. Alright. What about that fourth row? How do you feel about that? Alright. What about that fifth row? Okay, keep reading. Keep trying that fifth row. Alright. What about read that second row for me? Okay. Alright, how about look at that bear? Look at that bear. Keep looking at the bear. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna have you look all the way down to the floor. Down to the floor. Good job. Straight down, straight down. Okay. Perfect. Look straight at this pearl. Straight at the pearl. Perfect. Alright. Okay. Let me grab my chair. Alright, let's see now. I'm gonna go ahead and look into your ears, okay? This might tickle just a little bit. Alright. Let me get in here. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get up to look in here. Alright, looks like you take care of your ears. Very clean. A little bit of irritation just right by the inside of the canal right here, just by your eardrum. Let's have a look at the other side here. Let me just actually go this way so I'm not hurting my back. Okay. Yep. Same thing here. Exactly the same, actually. A little bit of irritation, nothing too bad, but definitely there. That could you were mentioning you had some feelings of like what I'm speculating is going to be allergies. Yeah, because you're saying you're waking up with dry eyes, really dry throat, and you're basically like your throat, your ears, your eyes are feeling dry. So I'm gonna look at your file. I want to bet you that you do have pre-existing allergies, don't you? You do? Oh, so I guess I don't have to check. Oh my goodness, could I hook this in? Jeez, okay. I'm still gonna double check because I want to double triple check. Okay, yes. So you stopped taking medications 2 years ago for your allergies. Why is that? You just didn't feel like you needed them? You know, sometimes some seasons the allergies will just kick in like a lot more than other ones. Maybe this is, you know, one of those months that it just really hits you and you really need to take that medication. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-prescribe that. Let's get that started again. And the same pharmacy is fine. The one that's on file. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Well, that'll stay the same then. And then I will continue. Got your ears, your eyes, and then let me see. I'm gonna look into your glorious mouth. Yes. Go ahead and say ah to me. For me. Go ahead and say ah. Thank you. Wide open. Wide open. Let me get a little bit closer here. Wide open. Okay. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Ah. Okay. Stick your tongue out as far as you can. Alright, now move your tongue around. Does anything hurt? Alright. What about go like this? As far as you can, just stick your tongue out far, far, far. Does it hurt back here? Alright. Can I touch you? Okay. I'm going to grab some examination gloves here. I really need to double check that your lymph nodes are okay, as well as your just all your glands. And all right, let's see. Okay. Again, for me, I want you to go ah, and then stick your tongue out. And as you're doing that, I'm going to touch just around your Adam's apple and just all these lymph nodes that are under our chin, our jaw, our neck. Yes, okay. Stick your tongue out. Ah, perfect. And I'm just going to touch. Oh. Any pain at all? No pain? No pain whatsoever, or just discomfort but no pain? No, none at all? Alright, so now I'm gonna go a little lower and a little harder, a little bit more pressure. Okay. Alright, yeah. Now I see that. Definitely irritated back there, yeah. That kind of hurts here. Definitely. This is actually the glands that are responsible are usually a little bit swollen when someone has allergies. So I'm really happy that we're getting that prescription back for you, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put my little light away for a second, and I'm going to just use both hands and really touch all right here, okay? Here, I'll stand up for this part. Just really get in here. Any pain? Any discomfort? No? Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and touch your scalp, okay? I'm gonna scratch at it, kind of like this, like these motions. on your scalp and kind of just tell me if you have any sort of pain, okay? Any pain? No? Alright, I'm going to pull on your ears just to the sides, okay? I'm going to touch behind your ears. Tap on them. No pain? This side? No pain? Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to palpate under your eyes, just like this. Just like that. Okay, tell me if it's uncomfortable or if you feel any pain, okay? No? Perfect. Let's do the other side. No pain? Perfect, alright. Gonna just touch around your nose sinuses. Let me know if you feel any discomfort, any pain. No? Alright, perfect. Alright, okay. Extend your hands out for me. Right. I'm gonna shake them a little. Let loose. Good job. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright. How about, can I have you look at my finger, please? Follow my finger. Follow my finger. Follow my finger. Follow my finger. Perfect. Perfect. Your eyes are reactive. Perfectly. Alright, so now I want you to look at my finger here on this side. Follow it. Follow it. Okay. Let me stand up for this. Let me get a little. Alright, just right here. This finger here. Follow it. Follow it. Follow it. Perfect. And now look at this finger. Don't look at my hand. Look at my finger over here. Okay, same thing. Look at this finger. Ignore this hand, okay? Look at this finger. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Now I want you to lift your knee. Like, lift it. Perfect. Lift your other knee. Okay. Does it hurt when I touch them? No? Alright, I'm just going to tap on your knee. Any pain? Any pain? No? Perfect. Alright. Okay. Alright. Actually, let me grab. Let's see. You jot down. Alright. Okay. Right. How much coffee do you think you're having on a... Let me take these cups off. Yeah, like on a day-to-day, how many cups of coffee do you think you have? Just in the morning? Maybe one during your work day? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, what about screen time? Would you say you're watching a lot of TV, a lot of phone? Do you have blue light glasses? Ah, okay. Are you eating fruits and veggies? Water? That's a big one. I get people in here all the time with major headaches, and I ask them, how much water did you have this week? They'll say, oh, maybe like 2 water bottles. So don't think I'm trying to gaslight you and tell you, oh, your symptoms are just drink water. I'm not trying to gaslight you. I just always ask because it is one of the biggest reasons that people get headaches. It's one of the biggest reasons. You need to be drinking. I'm not going to tell you an exact amount because everyone has different needs, but you should be like every few hours taking cups of water at least. It definitely depends your work day, your physical activity level, but don't forget to drink your water. Our bodies need it. We're made of it, right? So okay, perfect. All right, well, hey, listen, you're very healthy. I was gonna say you seem healthy, but your body is looking and reacting the way it's supposed to be. So don't worry. Nothing is like obviously wrong with you. I honestly, this was just a checkup that it was due. It was time for it. So don't worry about a thing. This irritation and stuff you're having, I think it's allergies. This insomnia, I think you're just stressed. I think you need to really take time in your day for yourself. You need to take a few hours every day to really take care of yourself and really do nothing. Even if it's sitting there in the shower for 30 minutes and just indulging in yourself, taking an extra few minutes to scrub your body, taking a few minutes to read a book or not read a book. But reading stresses you out, put a video on, or ASMR is really good for some people. They love to relax. I, for one, indulge in daily ASMR, but I will say sometimes it is a lot on the eyes, so make sure you have some blue light glasses, and sometimes you can even just put a video and only listen. You can, what else? Yeah, these are some of the things I like to do. Go on a walk. If you have a pet, take them with you on your walk. What else? If you like to bake, anything that will help with stress, because stress is also one of the biggest things that make people feel sick, and people try to understand why, and they will overlook it because they don't think that stress will cause physical symptoms, but stress will definitely cause physical symptoms. Okay, don't worry. Just work on just really indulging in time for yourself. Okay, we'll do that for 2 weeks. As I know you have responsibilities and work, so obviously within what you can do. And then for your allergies, I know that irritation you got going on is definitely allergies. That sore throat, the eyes, we're transitioning from summer to fall right now. Our bodies are a little confused. So go ahead and start on those. And I want to see you again in 2 weeks, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna book you an appointment with me again so yeah. Would you like that? Okay. In 2 weeks, I'll see you. We'll talk about how that prescription is going for your allergies, and we will also talk about how you're feeling with your headaches, which I'm not hoping, because obviously I don't want you to have headaches, right? But I'm hoping that it is a symptom of your allergies, because I, for one, I get headaches when I have a sinus allergy, or like in the summer I get headaches with my allergies. So that's what I'm hoping that it is, and we'll go from there. In 2 weeks I'll see you and we'll keep talking about it. But hopefully you'll say, oh, I'm all better. Alright, perfect. Well, it was really good to see you, and I'll see you in 2 weeks, okay?